Today, I'm spending 100 days in Minecraft Pixlemon to become the ultimate Pokemon trainer. This challenge isn't going to be easy as I have some huge goals I need to complete. I want to hunt down and catch 2 legendary Pokemon, defeat an ultimate level boss, get a Mega Evolved Pokemon on my team, and most importantly, defeat 3 powerful gym leaders. I began day 1 by picking my starter, and I had to go with my personal favorite, Froakie. Froakie evolves into Greninja, which is the fastest starter evolution to ever be released, and I knew he wouldn't let me down. We got Froakie, the chosen one. Let's go. While exploring part of my hometown village, I spotted a PC and a healing machine in one of the buildings. I wanted to have a PC for myself so I could take out Pokemon whenever I need to. To do this, I had to craft a stone pickaxe, and I got carried away collecting resources, which wasted most of the day. By the way, in Pixelmon, you cannot pick up a healing machine, so I was not able to take it with me to heal my Pokemon on the go. As day 1 came to a close, I fought my very first battle of the 100 days, and Froakie learned a new move. Level 12 Swinub, but I think we can take him down. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, super effective. We're super effective. Froakie's got it. Steve Froakie's got it. First battle complete. Let's go. We'll get rid of Growl here. As day 2 began, I continued leveling up Froakie by taking down another Swinub, and Froakie yet again learned another move, Water Pulse. This was a huge upgrade from my previous move, Bubble, and was a good step in the right direction. I then encountered a Graveyard. I wanted to catch him and add another member to my team, but I hadn't found any Pokeballs, so I was forced to take him out. Because I was not able to catch him, I realized my main goal needed to be finding Pokeballs, or else I would not be able to grow my team. During day 3, I explored the rest of my starter village, where I found several shopkeepers who were so kind they gave me Pokeballs for free. Thank you, man. That's so kind of you to just give those to me. Wow. Thank you, man. Not that he has a choice. I also found many other useful items like revives and healing potions, which would really come in handy when I had no healing machine close by. Day 3 ended by taking down a Snorunt, which gave Froakie just enough XP to evolve into Frogadier. Oh, Froakie's evolving. Let's go. This was a big day. This was a really big day. There we go, Frogadier. Here we go. During day 4, I knew I had to add new members to my team, and now that I had Pokeballs, I could catch them. But I wasn't going to add just anybody to my team. They had to have potential. So I spent the day traveling towards the mountains because I knew they spawned better overall Pokemon than the plains I was in. On day 5, when I did reach the mountain, my hopes were high to find strong Pokemon that would carry me through the 100 days. My hopes were definitely fulfilled when I found a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Oh! Is that a Larvitar? Let's go! I knew I had to catch Larvitar because Larvitar eventually evolves into Tyranitar, which is one of the strongest competitive Pokemon of all time, with its insanely high attack stat and ability that creates a sandstorm when entered into combat. Alright, let's try to weaken him up a little bit more. Alright, let's throw another Ultra Ball at him here. Dude, I can't believe we found a Larvitar. That is great. Let's go! There we go! I eventually caught Larvitar after a long battle, which almost took down my Frogadier, and I was ready to start heading back home. After catching Larvitar, I searched around the mountain a little more and didn't find anything else. Just when I thought my luck had run out, I found another super strong Pokemon that I wanted to try and catch. I found a Rufflet, which is a powerful flying type that evolves into Braviary. Not only is he a super good Pokemon, but eventually when he evolves, I'll be able to fly on him and get around the map much faster. After another long battle that went into the next day, I caught him in a Dusk Ball. Come on, Rufflet, we want you on the team. We want you on the team. Perfect, there we go. After catching Rufflet, I was ready to head home when my luck got even better. I found yet another pseudo-legendary that I could add to my team, although it would be very tough for me to catch it. With his super low capture rate, Jangmo-O whittled through my team, defeating everyone. Even though my whole team fainted, I knew I still had to try to catch Jangmo. So as a last resort, I started throwing quick balls and eventually lucked out. I tried 2 more quick balls after this and see if we can get him. Oh yeah, he's not liking this. I don't think we can get this guy. Oh, we got him! Let's go. That's 4 members on the team right there. With the trip to the mountains being a huge success, but my team almost entirely fainted, I had to heal, which meant traveling the long distance back home to the healing machine. After making it back to my starting village and healing up, it was time to start training my new team members. I spent the whole day taking down as many Pokemon as I possibly could to level up my team and learn new moves. My goal in day 10 was not much different. I wanted to level up my team so I could start battling trainers that would give me more experience than wild Pokemon. That is exactly what I was doing when something insane happened. Oh my gosh, a legendary spawned. No way. Oh, it's right there. No way. I can't believe that. I don't know if I can catch that though. I'm too low level. One of the major goals of this 100 days is to catch 2 legendary Pokemon, and one spawned literally right in front of me. I gave it my best effort trying to use a quick ball and whittling down the legendary, but I was too low level to do anything. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch Glastrier, but later in the 100 days, I would have more legendary encounters. After failing one of my goals for the 100 days, I knew I had to level up my team more. So I healed up my team and went out to train. While looking for wild Pokemon, I found a transfer tutor who could teach my Pokemon moves they didn't know. But I didn't have any of the required materials to pay him, so I moved on. On days 12 through 13, I trained my Pokemon, focusing on leveling up as much as possible. My training was rewarded when Larvitar learned a new move, Rock Slide, which has a significant upgrade from his current move, Rock Throw. While searching for more wild Pokemon to train with, I stumbled upon a graveyard building. I searched inside it but didn't find any loot or anything of value. However, I realized that it might have some ghost type spawns when night fell. During the day, I defeated a ton of Pokemon surrounding the graveyard and was even able to take down a level 31 Weeping Bell, which gave my Pokemon a massive amount of experience. I think he could do it. Okay, he paralyzed me. That's not good. Boom. Alright, he's getting low. This will be a massive XP if we can take him down. Wake up. Come on. Wake up. You got things to do. Let's go. He took him down. That's huge XP. Once it was night, I went back to the graveyard hoping to find something good. Once I was in the graveyard, I found a Haunter, which would significantly boost the power of my team and carry me through gym battles if I caught him. But he was a much higher level than the rest of my team, being almost 20 levels over the highest level Pokemon I had. I had to be careful how I went about catching him and hope I got lucky. There would be no do-overs and no way for me to heal my team in the wilderness. I decided to test my luck and threw a quick ball at the Haunter. Miraculously, the Haunter caught with the 5 times effectiveness of a quick ball, and I added him to my team. Also, while catching the Haunter, my Larvitar leveled up and learned a powerful new ground type move. On day 16, I traveled back to my home village and decided with Haunter, I was strong enough to try and challenge some trainers. Ooh, Beartic. I don't think that's necessarily good for me here. Rock Slide? I think he's good. Yeah, okay, we might just have to use Haunter here and see if we can take him down. Yeah, we might be a little bit above our pay grade here, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, uh-oh. I couldn't have been any more wrong. I got absolutely destroyed and was humbled as a Pokemon trainer. This was a brutal defeat after I watched Beartic one-shot all my Pokemon, and I knew I had to get much stronger. I began day 17 by training my Pokemon against the Wooloo, and gained a new move on Larvitar that I ended up not learning. After my battle, I discovered an epic boss and thought I would put my team to the test against it. My plan was to throw out Rufflet first and set up a Tailwind to make my team faster, and then take down the boss. I engaged the boss only to find out he was level 72, and yet again I got absolutely destroyed. I needed to get some intense training and fully fill out my team before I challenged any bosses again. I spent the rest of the day traveling and starting to look for a potential 6th member to add to my team. I had a lot of goals for day 18. I knew I needed to train hard and catch new Pokemon. I began training in the plains and leveling up when I stumbled across a powerful starter Pokemon. Maybe useful. Ooh, a Chikorita. I had found a Chikorita, which is a very strong grass type Pokemon which my team was lacking in. After wasting a lot of Pokeballs trying to catch Chikorita at full HP, I risked lowering its health and finally got it, which meant now I had a full team. Day 19 started off with yet another bad battle where I again got humbled by a level 50 Manectric that I tried taking down. It forced me to waste one of my revives on Haunter, and I had to use some health potions to heal up my team. Feeling defeated, I leveled up some more on lower level Pokemon when I saw the one thing that might bring my spirits up. Ooh, he's level 30. I think we can get him. I challenged the trainer and he threw out a Blaziken to start the battle, which made me doubt that I could win. Larvitar and Haunter really carried this battle with their high attack stats. During the battle, Larvitar even learned Crunch, which is an 80 power move that would get a lot of use later in the 100 days. Haunter then cleaned up the rest of the trainer's Pokemon and we finally won a trainer battle. I felt extremely happy with my team and finally felt like I was getting somewhere. And this was confirmed when Larvitar evolved. Oh, and Larvitar's evolving into Pupitar. This is perfect. This was the exact thing we needed to bounce back here. Let's go, and we got our new Pupitar. Okay, we'll just get rid of Dark Pulse because I think it's a special attack versus physical attack, and Tyranitar is a physical attacker. With high spirits, I traveled back to the healing machine. These next couple days started with intense training. I started leveling up like crazy and my team was really starting to come together. Frogadier learned Smackdown, a rock type move especially strong against flying types. I continued training and Chikorita evolved into Bayleaf, which was a huge power boost to my team and fueled my training to get even more evolutions. While training, I learned the strongest move yet on my whole team when Pupitar learned Earthquake, which is a 100 power ground type move that would be extremely useful for the entire 100 days. Finishing out these days of training, my team really came together and my starter evolved. Greninja is an absolute powerhouse, and he is now on my team for me to use with his powerful move, Water Shuriken. With so much going well on my team, I yet again got overconfident and decided to challenge one of the trainers. I learned my lesson when I could only take down one of the Pokemon with my whole team, but at the very least, one Pokemon is better than none. On day 25, I traveled extremely far from home with the goal of continuing my training and exploring what Pixelmon had to offer. I found a Dynamax structure, but it was inactive and I kept training. While in a battle with a Greedent, my heart skipped a beat. Gotta get our Bayleaf leveled up. Oh! We're running from this guy. A Zacian spawned. I climbed to the top of the treetops and tried to spot Zacian, though I didn't know if I'd be able to catch him because I was running super low on Pokeballs. I finally found Zacian in the forest and challenged him to a battle. My goal was to try to lower down his HP as much as I could, then throw Dusk Balls to hopefully capture him. I was in over my head again and he one-shot my entire team, and yet again I failed to catch a legendary. Yeah, that's it. Well, GG's Zacian. We'll fight another day. On day 27, I searched for a new village or town to heal up my team since I was so far away from home. During my exploration, I found an Ultra Ball crate and I was extremely hopeful that I would find a game-changing item. My hopes were completely let down when I found a poison memory, which did not help me at all. I traveled more until I stumbled upon a massive water city that completely blew me away. There'd be lots of trainers and hopefully loot that would help me grow my team and reach my goals. To begin these days, I started exploring the city, searching for a Poke Center and looting all the chests. I struck gold when I found a Shell Bell, which heals a Pokemon for part of the damage they deal. I then found the Poke Center where I was able to heal my team and resume exploration. I found an insane amount of Pokeballs, so I would be much more prepared if a legendary spawned again. When I looted a house, I found two game-changing items, Wise Glasses and Mystic Water, which gave Greninja and Haunter one-shot potential. I finished exploring the city, but it had nothing else of value. Most importantly, on day 30, I was ecstatic when I found a move relearner, which made it possible for me to teach old moves to Haunter and Bayleaf. I taught Hypnosis to Haunter and Synthesis to Bayleaf. I then found a couple trainers to battle that were excellent for leveling up. Water Shuriken, boom, there we go. Greninja is a beast. A tank, good work. Bayleaf, let's go. Good work. Let's destroy him. Earthquake him down. Stone Edge, yeah, let's get rid of Rock Slide here. On day 31, I spent most of the day traveling and searching for a place to train up. On my way, I found a Pokestop where I got some extra healing potions that would come in handy. After traveling into the night, I found the perfect place to train up when I discovered a Team Galactic stronghold. There were too many trainers to count and I defeated them one by one. I was leveling up extremely fast and learning new moves on almost my entire team. After this training session, my team was a force to be reckoned with and I was ready for more difficult battles. Continuing my adventure, I did more leveling up against Team Galactic. The Team Galactic grunts were easy prey for me and they stood absolutely no chance. With so many new levels coming in, my Bayleaf evolved into Meganium. Oh, let's go. Our Bayleaf is evolving. This is a good evolution that we needed. There we go. There's our Meganium. We definitely want Petal's Dance. We'll get rid of Reflect here. Now I had a powerful final grass evolution that could potentially beat the water gym and be a strong asset. During the training session, a powerful fighting type Pokemon spawned in right in front of me. Ooh, a Machoke. Okay, let's just catch this and add him to the squad. Okay, so a Gengar or a Haunter. Get a Hypnosis going. Okay, he's asleep. All right, let's throw a Pokeball at him. Just throw an Ultra Ball. Hopefully it'll just be a one and done catch. I caught the Machoke and exchanged it for Jangmo, who was a much lower level. After I caught Machoke, Greninja carried my team in some more trainer battles and leveled up like crazy, learning a new powerful move. I spent all of day 36 traveling back to my home village to heal my team. On day 37, I was preparing to defeat my village's trainers when I found a Pokemon that would change the course of the 100 days. Oh, was that a Frigibrax? Wait, that evolves into an insane ice dragon type. That is crazy. Frigibax's final evolution is Baxcalibur, which has an insane typing that counters one of the few weaknesses of dragon type Pokemon, ice type. Not only that, but it is one of the strongest physical attackers to ever come out. I put him to sleep with Haunter and easily caught him. Due to his extreme potential, I decided to take Machoke off the team for Frigibax. I needed a place to really call home and store my overflowing inventory, so I spent the next couple days sidetracked from Pixelmon to quickly build a house for myself. Don't judge me in the comments for this absolutely horrendous build. Might have taken me a couple days, but we got the house built, and maybe it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but we got a home base now. During this day, I saw a giant beam of light in the sky that piqued my interest. It ended up being a Dynamax den, and I sent in my Haunter to take it down. To my surprise, it was an extremely easy fight and got taken down in one turn. I got a bunch of cool items and called it a successful raid. During these days, I finally proved my dominance as a trainer over my village. I destroyed all the trainers that had beaten me so many times. I got a ton of levels on Frigibax, and he learned several new moves. I also got a new move on Greninja that would help me set up my evasiveness, and I got a new move on Meganium that I decided not to learn. Finally, I learned Sandstorm on Pupitar, but it would not be useful to learn because Tyranitar's ability automatically creates one when entering combat. I spent day 44 traveling. I was looking for another city that would hopefully have a ton of trainers inside and another gym that I would eventually need to challenge. I found a massive grass city that was riddled with trainers. I started off my adventure in this town by taking down a trainer to evolve Frigibax into Arctibax. But there we go. New guy. He looks pretty sick. My plan for this city was to use the large number of trainers in the city to power level my Rufflet. If I could get him to evolve into Braviary, travel would be much easier and he would be very powerful to help my team against the grass gym. I continued leveling up my team as much as possible and learned a trump card on Haunter. He learned Destiny Bond, which links his life to another Pokemon's. So if he's about to faint, he will take another Pokemon down with him. This was an OP move and would catch a lot of trainers off guard in future gym battles. I also learned Ice Beam on Arctibax, but passed it up since it's a special attacking move. I spent all these days defeating trainer after trainer, and my confidence grew to a new height. No one could stop me and my team was powering up to its full potential. During these days, Meganium learned Body Slam, which is a strong move due to its chance to paralyze. My hard work paid off on day 50 when Rufflet finally evolved. Rufflet reached his full potential and now had extremely strong stats. I could also ride on him now, which meant it was much easier to get around and find places to train. That's awesome. We defeated him and we got our evolution for Braviary. This has been a good day. Look at that. I think he's tiny, but we can still fly on him, which is just hilarious. During day 51, I tested Braviary in a trainer battle, and he proved his strength for sure when he took down a trainer with ease. I then used him to scout the rest of the city for trainers I hadn't battled, but there were none left to fight. As I was preparing to leave the city to find another place to train, I had another encounter with an Ultra Ball crate. Ooh. There's another loot crate. Come on. Something good, please. Something good. Ooh! We got a link cord! This time, I definitely got a game-changing item because a link cord can evolve Haunter into Gengar without having to trade him. Gengar is a team sweeper, and now I could use him to his full potential. Let's go, Gengar on the squad. Day 53 was spent flying on Braviary to find the next place for my team to conquer. On day 54, I found a new village in the plains. I spent the day at the village looting all the chests, and in the chests, I found a ton of Pokeballs and potions. I then healed up my team and prepared to battle the trainers. Day 55 was a huge day for my team where I truly was able to put them to the test. Arctibax was extremely powerful in the trainer battles by taking down several Pokemon by himself and learning a new move, Crunch. This was good progress, but it meant nothing compared to the legend himself, Pupitar evolving. We now finally had our Tyranitar and he was ready to carry my team in gym battles and prove his worth as one of the strongest competitive Pokemon ever. During day 56, I was finishing defeating the trainers in the Plains village when my powering up streak continued. Arctibax evolved into his final form, Baxcalibur, and learned his OP signature move. Glaive Rush is an all-out attack that has 120 power and can't miss. If the other Pokemon tanks the move, they will deal double damage. On day 57, I decided to travel back to to the grass gym and begin challenging it. This would be a good test to see if I have what it takes to get a gym badge. I challenged the grass gym. I was doing very well and managed to take down one of the trainers in the gym, gaining a massive amount of XP. I also learned a powerful new ice type move on Baxcalibur, Icicle Crash. After healing up and going back to the gym, something incredible happened. Oh, the legendary spawn, Zacian! Zacian, this could be our second chance to get him. A Zacian had spawned near the grass city. I had a second chance to try capturing him, and this time I was ready. This was easily one of the hardest captures I have had in all my time playing Pokemon. I first lowered his HP with Greninja, then put him to sleep with Gengar. I threw Dusk Ball after Dusk Ball at him, but he kept waking up. He eventually took down my Gengar, and I completely ran out of Dusk Balls trying to catch him. Things were not looking good, and it was looking like I was going to fail catching yet another legendary when a miracle happened. Come on, catch Zacian. Just catch. Just catch. Come on. Yes! Let's go! We caught him! He almost took down my entire team, but I caught him. And I completed half of my goal to catch 2 legendary Pokemon during the 100 days. Continuing my adventure on day 62 through 63, I decided I needed to seriously rework my team around and decide who I wanted to switch out for Zacian. I came to the conclusion that even though Meganium was an absolute beast, I couldn't say goodbye to anyone else on my team. I really lucked out when there was another move relearner in the top of the Poke Center, and I was able to completely redo Zacian's moves, making him battle ready. So he has a physical attacker, I think. So let's get Sacred Sword on here. Maybe we'll get Iron Head instead of Metal Claw, because it just does more damage. Okay, we'll do that. I'll get Crunch on him instead of Howl. During days 64 and 65, I decided to test out my new legendary Pokemon at the grass gym. Zacian proved to be more of a weapon than I thought possible when he one-shot nearly an entire trainer's team by himself. Although Zacian was excelling in gym battles, the rest of my team was too low level to compete and started getting wrecked in the gym. I wanted to find a new place to explore and got extremely unlucky when I spent days 66 through 67 flying, not finding anything. But this bad luck would not last forever. I found a giant team plasma ship floating in the sky, and I knew it'd be a great opportunity to level up my team. I spent days 68 and 69 taking down all the trainers on the ship. Doing this, I gained a ton of levels on my team, and they got a lot stronger. On day 70, I flew away from the team plasma ship only to find a giant ice city right next to it. During these 100 days, I needed to defeat 3 total gyms to meet my goals, and now I had found them all. When I landed, I immediately encountered a boss that I wanted to take down. The boss fought hard, taking down a couple of my team members, but eventually Zacian took him down. Miraculously, I got a Mega Stone from the boss, which taught me how to get a Mega Pokemon on my team. I would need to defeat a boss that mirrored a Pokemon on my team and hope I got lucky by getting a stone. I also got a Rocky MZ, but I didn't realize its potential yet, so I didn't put it on my team. But later in the 100 days, I would realize it could make one of my Pokemon a one-shotting machine. I spent day 71 exploring the Ice City and taking down trainers, which got my team a ton of levels. I also learned Giga Impact on Tyranitar, which is one of the highest power moves in the game, and made him even stronger. On day 72, I ran into another unexpected boss. Oh, is that a boss? Okay. Legendary boss, Beartic. Oh, that might be kind of tough for us. Okay, what is he weak to? He's weak to rock and fighting. So maybe we'll lead out with our Tyranitar and see if he can do anything to this guy. The Beartic boss proved to be very challenging, but eventually I took him down and got a ton of experience on Baxcalibur. I got a very strong item, a Mind Plate, which boosts Psychic type Pokemon's moves by 20%, but it was not very useful on my team because I didn't have a Psychic type. On day 73, after defeating the boss, I realized that there were not any trainers left in the city, and I started flying away. I got lucky beyond belief when a Mega Gengar boss spawned in. After taking down the last Mega boss, I knew it had a chance of dropping a Mega Stone, which would mean I could Mega Evolve my Gengar. I was expecting an extremely hard battle, but to my surprise, the boss used Perish Song. He took himself down without me having to do anything. Wait, he just perished himself. This is the easiest boss fight ever. Yes! Mega Evolution Stone for Gengar. Let's go. That's actually so clutch. The boss had an insane loot, and I got the Mega Stone for Gengar, which meant I had completed a big accomplishment and one of my goals for the 100 days to get a Mega Pokemon on my team. After getting a Mega Stone for Gengar, I flew away from the city and spent day 74 looking for a place to test him out. On day 75, I found yet another Team Galactic stronghold right next to another water city. This meant I could train up as much as I wanted to and heal my team whenever I needed. I began taking down all the low-level trainers, and Mega Gengar showed his dominance by one-shotting entire teams. Mega Evolve. Let's go. Our Mega Gengar. And he absolutely annihilated the Toxicroak. This is Dark Pulse, this guy too. They don't stand a chance against Mega Gengar at all. Yeah. Nobody stands a chance against Mega Gengar. Days 76 through 77, I challenged the Galactic boss several times by healing up the city when I needed. I realized that I could put my Rocky MZ on Tyranitar to give him a move Continental Crush, which was almost a guaranteed one-shot. Continental Crush? I like the sound of that, really do. This was my only saving grace in this battle and helped me out a lot. This boss was extremely difficult and his Pokemon were a much higher level than my team. I tried my best to take down the boss and I gained a few levels when I did take down a few of his Pokemon, but I couldn't beat him. On day 78, my boss fighting was abruptly interrupted when an Entei spawned in. I dropped everything I was doing and flew on Braviary to find him. On day 79, after I found Entei, I tried my absolute best to catch him, but it was impossibly difficult due to his move Roar. Whenever he would use it, I was forced out of combat and whatever chip damage I had done to his health wouldn't matter. Every time he used Roar, it completely reset my progress and destroyed my chances of catching him. I healed up several times and threw nearly all my Pokeballs, but I couldn't catch him. This meant I would need to get lucky again and wait for another legendary to spawn to fulfill my legendary goals. During day 80, I gave the Team Galactic boss one more attempt. Using my Mega Gengar and Zacian to their full extent, I got extremely close to winning, but I couldn't take down his whole team. Mental Crush, please. Tank it. Yes, hit it. Perfect, let's go. Greninja learned Hydro Pump too. Let's just get Double Team out of here and get that instead. And we'll give up on learning Haze. I decided to give up and focus on training because soon I'd be ready to start challenging gyms. On day 81, I found another village with trainers near a dark forest that was perfect for gaining levels. I destroyed them all, gaining massive amounts of experience on my team, and it brought me even closer to being able to earn a gym badge. Perfect. Icicle Crash him. Icicle Crash this guy too. Dragon Claw him. Dragon Claw him. Icicle Crash. Perfect. Another one. Super effective and he's down. Later, Steve. I was buying Pokeballs at one of the shopkeepers to prepare for another legendary spawn when literally in that moment, Xerneas had spawned. Oh, he's literally right there. Perfect. This was my chance to catch another legendary. It wouldn't get any better than this. I weakened him with Gengar and put him to sleep. I then threw several Ultra Balls at him, and unlike Zacian, he caught almost immediately. Let's try to catch him again. We have 11 more chances here. Pretty good conditions. Come on. Come on, Xerneas. Please. Let's go. Xerneas added to the party. That is a big member added to the team. I now had another legendary Pokemon and I completed my goal of catching 2 legendary Pokemon during the 100 days. I spent day 83 traveling back to the ice gym with high hopes that I'd be able to take it down and earn my first gym badge. After making it back to the ice city on day 84, I started preparing to defeat the ice gym. I exchanged my Baxcalibur for Xerneas since Baxcalibur's moveset would be very weak in the ice gym. I then found the city's move relearner and set up Xerneas to be an absolute powerhouse. So, what do we want to teach him? We definitely want Geomancy, which just absolutely increases his attack and everything like that. So let's get that instead of Takedown. We'll get this Moonblast for sure instead of Heal Pulse. But we'll learn that for now, and we'll see if we can get any better moves on him soon. On my way to the ice gym, I spotted an Ultra Ball loot crate that I had missed and found a Grass Knot TM that would be very useful when I challenged the water gym. I then put my Pixie Plate on Xerneas that I had gotten from the Mega Gengar boss and went to battle the gym. During days 85 through 88, I challenged the ice gym and started slowly whittling through the extremely strong trainers that were there. Perfect, he's asleep. Hex him down. Alright, Gengar's a beast. Okay, so he's got the Geomancy off. Hit him with a Moonblast. Okay, and he's down. Perfect. Hit this Frostlass with a Night Slash, because, come on, tank. Maybe a Moonslash would just be better. A Moonblast. Okay, yeah. Sacred Sword him. Perfect. Okay, and that guy's team's done. That guy's team is down. Even with my super powerful team, my Pokemon were fainting left and right, and I had to heal up a ton. I took full advantage of using my legendaries and Mega Gengar to help out my team. And Zacian's almost level 100, which is just perfect. Okay. Sacred Sword him, and he's down. Sacred Sword him again. Perfect. Okay. I think we can just take him down by it. Okay. He did Mega Evolve. Okay. He's coming to play a little bit. And Zacian hit level 100. Oh, perfect. And Gengar got a ton of levels. Okay, he's weak to Ghost, so if we get a Hypnosis, we win. Okay, he's asleep. Hex him again. Perfect, and he's down. Let's go, and then we won. Gengar, what a beast. They definitely were the carries in this gym, and it was no surprise when Zacian was the first Pokemon to become max level. I faced many challenges in this gym, such as trainers having Mega Pokemon of their own, but I made it all the way through the gym and was ready to challenge the gym leader. Before my battle with the gym leader, I took Braviary off of my team and put Baxcalibur on my team. I realized Braviary couldn't tank any of the ice moves, and Baxcalibur would be much better even if he did only a little damage. On day 89, it was time to challenge my first gym leader, and he wasn't going down without a fight. I threw Tyranitar out first and lucked out with a good type matchup. I prepared to use Continental Crush to one-shot his Pokemon when the gym leader made a grave mistake. He switched in a powerful legendary Pokemon Kyurem that made me extremely scared that I can win. I was astonished when Tyranitar one-shot him and became the clear MVP of this battle. Okay, he's weak against fighting, so let's just hit him with a Sacred Sword. Okay, one-shot him. Perfect. And let's get Tyranitar back out here for this guy. Come on, please don't do anything crazy. Okay, Stone Edge. A Tyranitar can take a Blizzard any day. Okay, let's go T-Tar. Let's go T-Tar. The gym leader put up a good fight and took down a couple of my Pokemon, but in the end, he was no match. Okay, he's one shot. He's literally one shot. Can Xerneas outspeed him? I'm not sure if he can. Close combat? Okay, Xerneas did outspeed him. Perfect. Is that it? Let's go! We got the Ice Badge. One gym down. We got the Ice Badge. After winning a gym badge, I was on top of the world and now a third of the way done with the biggest goal of the 100 days. On day 90, as I was preparing to leave the Ice City, I found an ultimate Abomasnow boss. I decided to take him down and he put up an incredible fight, taking down 2 of my team members, but I defeated him and completed another one of my goals for the 100 days. With so much progress being made, no one could bring down my spirits, and I traveled to the Water City on day 91 to challenge the gym. Before I challenged the gym, I decided to teach Xerneas Grass Knot. This is due to his high special attack, which would make the move do a ton of damage. I also put Wise Glasses on him to make the move even more powerful. During days 92 through 94, I fought through the gym. Says he's weak to grass. Okay. So we're gonna Grass Knot. One shot? We're not gonna take this one. Okay, we did tank it, but we did get burned. Okay, Grass on him again. Okay, he's down. He's weak to fighting, so we're gonna get out Zacian and Sacred Sword him. Okay, and Sacred Sword him. Okay, first battle down. That was a tough battle, but we got it done. Okay, Pelipper. I think Pelipper's weak to ice, so we're gonna get an Icicle Crash. Okay, switched out to Seismitoad. So we're gonna get a swap to Xerneas. And we're gonna Grass Knot him. And he's down. So let's see if we can get a Moonblast here, but I think he's gonna be faster. Yeah, okay. We will try to get up a Continental Crush, but we're gonna get one shot. Okay. Oh, we got it off. No way he tanked that. Good work, Tyranitar. We're gonna Gengar it, and we're gonna Hypnosis Hex him. Okay, now he's asleep. Hex him. Okay, he's down. And I'm gonna Destiny Bond. It went down with me. Let's go. And he's down. That's 2 guys down. Let's keep going up the water gym. Xerneas was a big carry and took down trainer after trainer. He got massive amounts of experience and almost reached level 100. Even though the trainers in the water gym were tough, they were ultimately no match for my powerful team, and I slowly worked my way up the tower to the gym leader. On day 95, I challenged the water gym leader, which was definitely my hardest battle yet. The water gym leader had a very strong team, including a legendary Walking Wake. Xerneas and Tyranitar were the real stars of this battle, taking down most of the trainer's team. Then things started to not go well when the trainer's Palipin fainted several members of my team. I barely took him down and I wasn't sure I would be able to win because Walking Wake was still alive. Thankfully, Baxcalibur hit the final blow with Glaive Rush, taking down the water gym. Is that it? Let's go, and we got our water badge. 2 badges down out of the 3 that we need for these 100 days. I now had 2 out of the 3 gym badges, and almost all my goals for the 100 days were complete. On day 96, I left the Water City and traveled to the Grass Gym to take it down once and for all. During days 97 through 99, I fought through all the Grass Gym trainers. With my team's power at its absolute peak, it was one of the easiest gyms yet. Icicle Crash. Perfect. Let's get another one on this jump bluff. Held on. Dragon Claw to finish him off. Avoided the sleep powder. Let's go, Black Excalibur. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna Aurora Beam. And this Vile Plume's not gonna be fast enough. Let's get another Aurora Beam. Okay, and another Aurora Beam. Okay, alright. He finally took us down. Just get Zacian out here, finish the job. Behemoth Blade him. Crunch this Executor. Okay, you're gonna get Behemoth Bladed. Battle 1, let's go. We are stomping through this gym. My team was almost all max level and was barely having any trouble taking down the trainers that had destroyed me so badly in the past. Excalibur was definitely the star of this gym and took down the majority of the trainers with his strong ice type moves. On the last day, it was time to finish out these 100 days and get my 3rd gym badge. The grass leader had an extremely powerful team that had a Dynamax Ferrothorn and a legendary Pokemon Shaman. Even though the grass leader had such a powerful team, it didn't matter. My team took him down with almost no issues, and I became the ultimate Pokemon trainer by completing all my goals for the 100 days. And that's it, the grass badge. Let's go. And let's go. That's it. We got the grass badge, the ice badge, and the water badge. We did it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more 100 days content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.